Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Major, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So, we talked about weak-minded people, what weak mind is, and what some of the characteristics of it is. But now let's get into the ways and behavior of weak-minded people. Let's get into the ways and the behavior of them. First thing I want to mention, weak-minded people refuse to start over. They refuse to replace what needs to be replaced or who needs to be replaced. And they just, if it's one thing that they want, they keep stuff in their life that should be gone because they got a weak mind. Their mind is weak. They don't, low self-esteem. They have low self-esteem. Weak-minded people have low self-esteem. And when people have low self-esteem, sometimes they'll try to get crafty and they'll try to make it like it's you when it's really them. Don't think that because a person is weak-minded, they'll never have no deceptive actions. They do. They do. They'll try to project on you what they really is. Are you insecure? No, that's you. The worst thing to deal with is an insecure boss or an insecure woman. They're going to make all kind of problems for you. An insecure woman she'll try to cheat on you quicker than a secure woman would. Weak mind is insecurity. The insecurity is the pillar, one of the pillars of a weak-minded person. It is. So if a person just trying to see what's up with you, that don't make them insecure. If a person trying to see if you trustworthy, that don't make them insecure. But a lot of times you have to question these things. Well, man, my coat was looking like that. I don't care. You have to question these things because some people are just weak-minded. A weak-minded person will stay with a person they don't even like or don't even want to be with until they find somebody else, until they find a stronger offer. Now notice, I told y'all, I put y'all in my business a little bit. I told y'all how I wrote that letter of separation. I'm not still in the household because I want to get back with her. It's money stuff. Like, I don't hate her, but I realized, because I'm strong-minded, I realized that it's pretty much over. The only way we continue is me being a sucker and a simp. Weak-minded people are simps. Weak-minded people are suckers. Not me. But weak-minded people, a weak-minded man is going to cheat on his wife and lie about it because he's scared. Remember what I told you, they don't want to start over because their mind ain't strong enough to make it happen, make it work with something new. So they want to keep everything the same. Weak-minded people fear change. You live in these crime-infested cities, you don't even make that much, some of y'all. Or if you do make a lot, you ain't getting nowhere in part because the environment you in is a negative environment. And it's blocking what you could have sometimes. Some people be just needing to move and start over. But a weak-minded person will never move because they need to hang around and be in the same city as the people they grew up with. Weak-minded. So that's just being weak. You're being weak-minded, man. I done moved before and I will move again. It ain't nothing against them. I just be believing and knowing that every place is different. I'm looking for my prosperity. Everybody should be looking for their prosperity. you on a job that only pay $11 an hour, talking about I've been working here 7 years. 7 years, you could have had a master's degree and made 10 times as much as you make. But you weak-minded, so you don't. Weak-minded people don't better themselves because they around other weak-minded people, and weak-minded people want to bring you down. They want to bring your energy down. They want to bring your psyche down. So all day long, when you got a room full of weak-minded people, you're going to hear a bunch of insults. A bunch of insults, a bunch of shooting each other's business ideas down. Yeah, but I was just reading an article. That's an article. That's an article about life. It's not the individual's life. Because you read about something don't mean that's the way it's going to happen for you. But weak-minded people, either they don't read or they believe everything that they read. Or if it's not what they want to believe and feel, they don't accept it, even though it's a fact. That's a weak-minded person. That's a weak-minded person. Weak-minded people are going to be passive-aggressive. Weak-minded people are going to be two-faced. You two-faced because you weak-minded. You don't want this person to be mad at you because you like that person. Weak mind. Weak-minded sucker. Weak-minded chump you. So yeah, man, I had to talk about this today. Had to. That Pearly things. Everybody that stood by her. Weak-minded Trump. Little chump. Do you agree with slavery? Do you agree that slavery wasn't what they really say? Coming from a white person in the Midwest. You ever live in the Midwest? Do you know about how much segregation is in the Midwest? Everybody that took up for her is weak-minded. Weak-minded. And you see it in their content. Donovan Sharp. Weak-minded punk. All them dudes, man. Now notice. Minister Jap, one thing I would say about him is I agree with a lot of what he say. Not everything, but a lot of people he was cool with. Wait, let me see. Donovan Sharp. Couple people, I just said a couple people he cool with was siding with her. He a little more strong-minded than them. But I'm not going to talk down on the other stuff about him. But he has presented weak mind with other stuff, but most of what I hear him say is because he's stronger minded. He's stronger minded. He didn't take her side. He already know. He already know because he live in black realm. I ain't listening to no weak. If I know you weak-minded, the only time I'm gonna listen to you is when your topics seem interesting. Sometimes, mostly not even then, or just to see what you're talking about. I still listen to Jap because Jap on a lot of stuff A whole bunch of stuff. I drink too. But on a whole bunch of stuff, Jap is on point. Not weak-minded. Mostly. Like, there's been a couple things. I ain't gonna talk down on him, man. I ain't really got nothing against him. Ain't got nothing against him. We had a bad dialogue over the phone one time, but he all right with me. I know why that happened. You know. We ain't gonna mention nobody else, but I know why that happened. Black Ram. Strong-minded individual. So strong sometime with him that it seemed like it's hard to tell him, like, because once, you know, some people, they strong, man, once they set their mind to something, you ain't gonna be able to change it. Like, I don't agree with them on the passport stuff, but I know I can't change his mind. So, and I get what he's saying about these game playing, what he called chaos gov. So shout out to Black Ram. But it is, I don't even know some of these dudes personally on YouTube, but I can tell by your content that you a weak-minded dude. When somebody, like for instance, yeah, you could respond to them. Yeah, you could keep that same energy they keep. But when somebody like disagrees with you, you don't always fly off the handle. Here's one content creator. I'm listening to him, and I agree with what the dude was saying. And the dude, the way he was saying it was not even like disrespectful. Man, he flew off the handle, telling dude he was broke and all this, all that. I'm looking like he think he better than him. He think he better than him. Ever since that, I ain't unsubbed, but I don't really watch his videos like that. When I first started watching him, like, oh, okay, pretty interesting. When I saw him do that, I said, man, this dude weak-minded. He think he above reproach. Can't nobody even correct him. And it's like, you can't even tell what he is. Like, it's like he try to wear his haircuts and stuff like he black and all that. I don't even know if he black. He might be biracial. He might be Latino. It don't even matter what he is. I don't care. I want diversity in the space. But it's just the way he handled that situation. Either he one of those white guys that want to appeal to black, go as black. I don't know. Or he might be biracial or something. The only thing that matters is the way he handled that. Andrew Tate and his brother, weak-minded. Why y'all listening to them? Andrew Tate admitted that for him to have all of that in his mind where he can deceive a man into believing he a woman, weak-minded. Weak-minded people are confused sexually. They're confused. Men should be attracted to femininity. Weak-minded men are confused. Weak-minded women are confused.